There's a huge problem with BHB reptiles. Let's get into it. And if you guys watched the last video, then you know we're talking about expanding Reptarium. And that means what's gonna happen with BHB? Because the reality is that expansion is gonna go where BHB used to live and actually still currently reside. There's a lot of decisions that have to be made with what we're gonna do with all these animals. Let's start with ball pythons. So I figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone. I have a lot of ultrasounding to do. While I'm doing that, let's talk about the problem with ball pythons.
Now this snake looks really cool. Which one is this one that you have in your hand right here?
So this one here is a cinnamon woma paint, which actually is super cool, right? Like I love the look of her. Cinnamon actually looks really cool. Obviously the paint is doing really cool things in here. So I don't know, I only have one other male that has a paint gene that I'm breeding. It's a lesser woma paint. I'm really curious to see. She looks nice and chunky, but I really haven't witnessed too much breeding. I'm curious to see what we have going on here. Yeah. Let me just see if I can get...
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Some follicles. Let me guess. 11.
You're gonna guess 11?
Oh,
it's a pretty good guess, right? Because you were watching last time and you saw that's about where we're at. But that's okay, that's good, because that means she's actually has something. So I'm just gonna keep breeding her. I will be super stoked if we get a clutch from her because she is super pretty. And again, talking about ball pythons and about what the future is, honestly for me, it's stuff like this. I just think this animal is really cool and it would be fun to produce it. Now, what the market is, I don't really know, and honestly I don't really care, because if I'm only producing a clutch of these, I'm sure whatever cool beautiful things I produce I'll be able to sell. That's kind of where I'm heading more with the future of these ball pythons. I have been putting a lot of thought into what I'm going to do and what the possibilities are, and obviously down here we're in a basement. This isn't something that we can make to be open to the public. When we first had looked and thought about that, in order to do that we would literally have to raise the ceiling. That's not going to happen. I need this space for other things anyways. On the other side right there is all of our educational animals. For when we do zoo to use and off-site educational programs, I need to at least double, if not triple the amount of animals for that, because that's how busy we are with doing things. So that needs to expand all the way over here. That being said, with BHB, I'm really thinking that adult ball pythons and stuff are gonna go down to maybe 3 racks, maybe 4 at the most. So at that point, that doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And with those, I also don't need a lot of baby racks either. Ooh, this is nice. Okay, we got some nice follicles here. This girl here, in case you were wondering, is one of our really pretty pumpkin girls. You can see how she's really nice and light. I'm happy to see that she's definitely got some follicles going on here.
A little smaller. That's a 9-banger. Oh my, this is millimeter inflation. That does not even look, you can't lie.
This is the biggest one. Again, it's a good number to be at, and it means we just got to keep breeding. So now's the time to where I know I'm really busy with other things, but it's the most important time for me to keep on switching those males and keep putting them in there. But I wouldn't be mad at all. I'm not trying to produce a whole ton, just like I said before, but if I can get 3, maybe 4 clutches of pumpkin, that would be really cool, because this would be the first time me personally producing these babies. The last time babies were produced, Brian actually did the breeding, so I'm really curious to see as a hatchling how much of a difference they're gonna be looking between a normal and a pumpkin. And let me tell you, you're running out of time to get this limited edition merch. This stuff will not be around for very much longer, so you need to go to reptilearmy.com and place your order. And guess what? Today only, I've got a super special deal for you guys. Any purchase $25 or more, I am going to send you guys one of these 3 pins at no additional charge, just as a huge thank you to you amazing people at Reptile Army. So remember, today only, any purchase $25 or more, I'm gonna send you one of these pins. Look at this.
Whoa, wait, is that 1? That's not 1.
Yeah, watch.
That's 1?
Look.
Oh, wow.
She's a little further along.
A little? Those look like those are the 20s.
No, it's bigger than that, because I just did another girl that was at 20.
Oh!
She's done.
She's good.
She's done. Okay.
What a beauty too.
And this one's cool too. So this is Super Enchy Pumpkin.
Super Enchy Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is super exciting. This is her first clutch that she's ever gonna lay. But yeah, look at that.
And they're
28.
all like that too. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a nice surprise.
That is cool.
Exciting news! We have our first prelay shed. Our Stimson's python girl right here.
Oh.
This is the one that we ultrasounded and we guessed 11 eggs.
Yeah.
So she just shed today. So 30 days from today, we'll know whether we were right or not. But that's exciting. I'm super happy. This is our first girl.
Nice.
I was hoping we didn't miss any sheds. Spencer was pretty certain we didn't. So we're still keeping an eye every day just to make sure. But yeah, shed 219. We're gonna do 3, let's say 21. And with downsizing, there's gonna be a handful of projects that I'm gonna keep. Another one that I'm going to keep is definitely the sunset project. What I have is actually cinnamons that are het for sunset. So they were fathered by a sunset cinnamon male. I have a het male that I'm breeding to these guys. I would love to produce some more of these. Again, not a bunch. I've got, I think, 3 of these females and then like a het sunset female that I kept. So just kind of weeding it down to the things that I want to do and the things that make sense. You guys know that we were the originators. We imported the first sunset male from Africa, and so it has a lot of memories for me. And I would love to be able to actually produce these and, you know, have one in my collection. Okay. I mean, she definitely has some good size ones in there. Are you putting a guess? I'm gonna say this one's gonna be 15. Ooh, how far am I stretching it? She's gonna be pretty similar to the other female, which is good. That means good. It's a little bit bigger than the 11 and it's a good size. And I've seen a lot of breeding in this group. So fingers crossed, like I said, within the next few weeks, we should definitely be seeing growth in these follicles. That's what we wanna see.
You said once they reach 21 it stops? Is it 21?
Usually once you hit about 20 or so, you really don't have to breed. Some people actually believe you don't have to breed even when they're smaller, but I'm just gonna go with what Brian always did, and that's he always liked to be more safe than sorry when it came to that, and overbreed versus less. So that's just what I know, and that's what I do too. Yep.
I mean, you guys did have the second largest collection in the world, so that's a safe strategy.
Yeah. You know what? It's not gonna hurt anything, right?
So you got some cool ones?
Let me see which one. Okay, these guys are breeding, so not that one. All right.
The mystery really does excite me. I love the pattern. I mean, look at that pattern.
I see.
It's
that's exactly
insane.
it. And these, so I've got a few females that are super light like this too, especially compared to the male lemon blast mystery that I'm breeding is much darker.
Goodness. I mean, that is just mind blowing right
Yeah,
now.
isn't that cool?
It looks like hieroglyphics.
Oh,
like it is insane.
Actually, but you can see here too, like these are the cages that I've been breeding the male to, and I've got lots of lockups, and that's, like I said, that's actual me physically seeing them tails locked, not even just courting. So let's see where she's at when it comes to follicles. She's a small girl, but she definitely looks nice and thick.
Now imagine you were able to somehow get the gray animal with the black pinstripey lemon blasty lines on there. Wow, that would be awesome.
Well, we've got lots of potential. I've got a handful of different stuff with the different looks and the different genes in it. So we definitely have a potential to produce some crazy stuff this year, and I'm very excited to see what that means. Ooh, nice.
And they're all looking big.
Yeah, this is good sign, guys. This is a very good sign for mystery production, right? Look at that. Those are some of the nicest ones I've seen. All right, we're gonna take this one right here.
They're all very uniform. I don't know if that means anything different, but
it means that I'm doing better with the ultrasound.
11 bangers.
All right, that's an 11. Okay. Let's see this one right here. They're probably all about the same, right? Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we're looking at about 11. See them follicles?
Those are huge.
Well, 11's not huge, but we like it. It's where she needs to be.
Good job, Mama. Wow, that's so crazy. Baby's already on the way.
Oh, wait. No, you don't even know. So our first prelay shed, Stimson's python today.
Wow.
30 days.
30
we'll
days.
get eggs. Yep.
Holy crap.
So there we go.
Good job, Lori. You getting all the babies.
Yep, we're gonna have lots of babies this year for sure.
Woohoo! So she's at 11 millimeter follicle growth right now. How long, estimated, will it be till that 20 mark comes around?
That's a great question. I'm gonna say typically if she keeps progressing, it'll probably be about a month. So obviously I'm going to ultrasound everything here, and there's a lot to do, but I'm gonna do it all again probably mid-March, and then by that time we should be seeing some substantial growth, and then we'll know, are things going backwards or are things already progressing? So long story short, I'd say about a month. She's at like 47. These are like full blown eggs.
It's not even a follicle.
It's no, this is a full egg.
When did she start?
You know what? This makes sense too. She's been off food, so she hasn't eaten in a while. So, and unfortunately, I don't have any sheds marked on this, so I'm gonna say watch me every day.
Oh,
that's kind of crazy. This is the het sunset female I was talking about.
Right, and you did het to het.
Yes.
So, so we might have some sunset.
Yes.
Coming out.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. All right, so that's crazy. We can stop breeding this one for sure.
Yeah.
And focus on the ones I need to. Well, I got a lot more ultrasound to do right now. Before we go, check out some colubrids.
So we talked about ball pythons, but what about leopard geckos now?
Oh, leopard geckos are high on my list. So obviously we've got all of this year's production, which compared to other years is not that much, but we've got some bigger ones here that we've been moving up into the shoe boxes. We also have, what do we got, like two racks of there. Over here in the take-alongs, you know, we've got a few rows here. So again, not too much. Those will be moved up as well into shoe boxes soon.
What are you talking about? A few? That's two.
Okay, it's less than a few.
It's less than a few. It's two.
Yeah.
And then wait, where are all the males at? You got,
Males.
I mean, adults at.
Well, this is all I have left right now.
Wait, what? For
Yes,
adults?
so we blew them out, obviously.
Yeah.
I do have the small amount of breeders that I did cool down, even though I'm not going to breed them, but honestly, it'll be better for anybody who wants to buy them because they're ready to breed. Those will be coming up within the next week or two as well, and we'll be putting those up on the site.
Well, that's crazy because there used to be aisles. Usually.
Well, we had
Aisle.
four of these. We had 4 back-to-backs, boom,
Right.
boom, boom, in this room back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes. And then take-alongs along the whole thing. So,
Wow.
I mean, anybody who's followed us for a while knows, like, this is, even though it looks like maybe it's a lot, it's nothing compared to what we used to have. But, you know what?
I don't even. No, there's not even. I don't even. There's not even 100 geckos anymore. I bet if you counted, there would be less than 100.
No, that's not true. Because
No?
each of those take-alongs is 85 holes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
85.
Because I do know that, yes.
Well, there is some gaps.
There it is. But
So-
we have probably a few hundred, which actually, hopefully next week, I'm actually going to start putting some time aside. And none of these, as you can say, are labeled and marked with the morphs and the genetics. So that's going to take me a while. It's probably going to take about a week to do it all because it's going to take a little bit of work. I'm not as adept as Jessica was as far as like knowing just visually. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of research and back and forth to make sure I'm identifying everything right. But it can be done. Again, once that's done, then we got the process, putting them on the site. But they're good. They're ready to go. If you look at size-wise on these guys, we never sold them right out of the egg anyways. So these are very well started. Definitely not adults by any means, but enough to know and see what they are and what the genes are. So
Okay, but for long term, obviously huge downscale here now. You
Yeah.
probably have less than 300
yeah,
geckos.
I know.
But what about the future? Do you even are we even gonna do leopard geckos anymore? Or-
It's so hard, and I keep going back and forth. First, I said everything, get rid of. I might just keep 1 or 2 very small groups. I love, say, the super snows and some really cool stuff we produce there. Maybe another one, like we've got those really nice tangerine lines that Jessica had really line bred. So I might keep like a group of those. A group would be maybe 3 or 4 females and a male, maybe a backup male. And then what I would get out of that would not, They produce 2 eggs at a time. I wouldn't produce even anywhere near these numbers. And it's very easy and manageable, right? So in my mind, that's what I see. After I bring these adults up, I might pick a couple small groups and that's it. So I don't need any of this space when it comes to that. That doesn't take up much space at all. Adults would be one probably Rubbermaid rack, and then babies would just be, you know, a shoebox rack. So that is a lot less space and a lot easier to tuck somewhere. Now this guy is definitely one of my favorites. He's very cool, and obviously he's growing and getting big. This one definitely came out of our Super Snow group. I believe, now don't hold me to it, but I believe it's something like a universe. I have to do a little bit more research on it. We've produced them before in the past, but I just love them because it's so alien-esque, right? The fact that you can see through him. So it looks like it's dark blue on the head, but it's actually his actual eyeballs that you are seeing through the top of his head, which is crazy cool and very weird. As well as if you just look at his body, you can literally see all of his organs. He is literally translucent. And I love the way it also is so neat because he's translucent, but then you look at the tail and the tail is just white because it doesn't have all the stuff in it that the body has too, right? This guy is very cool, very unique. You don't see a whole lot of these. I am super excited to potentially be getting him on the site really soon.
Well, isn't the tail where they store their body fat?
Yep.
And is that all they keep in the tail is body fat?
Yep.
So that's what we're seeing is just
it's
his fat storage.
Exactly. Yep. There's no muscle in there. There's no, you know,
Crazy.
yep. And that's why it looks like that
Right.
versus the rest of the body that has other stuff in it.
That's cool. Okay, so what's going on?
We have a lot going on here. Always trying to get better, always trying to add more. We have a lot more merch for the gift shop and some even other new things too.
What is this?
Actually,
they look like ornaments.
So they're actually, here, let me show you. These ones here I'm kind of excited about, and I've got to get them on the shelf today because I just unpacked the order yesterday. But snow globes.
Oh my goodness.
And they say Legacy Aquarium on them.
Oh,
so there's
do?
different ones. There's a sloth, there's a shark. I think there's 3 or 4 options of these. We're trying out new things, and actually I'm loving some of these things are cute. Yeah, so many different things. Another thing I'm really excited about, if we just go over here, it just came right now, is, I know, there's stuff everywhere.
I almost just fell over this box.
These came. So again, we're working on the screens. I think we filmed something about some of the screens on the walls. Some of them have to be on stands. So I've got some new stands for some of those screens to go on that just came. So hopefully the next week, we're gonna get these guys started to get mounted. So like in front of Freshwater Predator is gonna have one. In front of Saltwater Predator has in front of Archerfish. Sometimes there's been little rocks on the floor in front of them because it's covering up the electrical. So now that's where these guys are gonna go. So I'm excited to actually start making some progress. But yeah, lots of things, lots of boxes, lots of work to do. Here's a few things that I think I'm definitely gonna keep out of Colubrids after going through and looking is our scaleless. I mean, these have a lot of memories for me, as well as they're a beautiful animal and super cool. They fit not only into a cool breeding project, but also education, right? I can tell you one of the favorite things people love are scaleless ball python or scaleless Texas rat. Scaleless corn snakes are right up there too. Honestly, looking through here, I don't have a whole ton, but why not keep a pair or 2 of these? And honestly, other than that, I think there'll be the same thing. Maybe a pair of different corn snakes, probably like a pair of hognose, nothing crazy. I know we have those pastel pink hognose. So I don't know if you guys are familiar or not, but the pastel pink hognose, these were actually one that Brian and I, again, were one of the first originators of. So they've been in our collection for a very long time. Something that's very sentimental to me, as well as always been one of my favorites. So I think just keeping these guys with one normal female, whatever I have, it's not much. Just keeping these just for nostalgia, as well as, hey, hognose are great educational animals as well. But that being said, guys, I'm talking about a handful of things. What I would really want to keep would literally fit in 1 or 2 of these racks. That is not much space, and that can easily tuck into someplace very small anywhere here.
All right, so you guys are visiting and you're fans of the vlog?
Yeah.
All right, what's your name?
Mason.
Mason? What's your name?
Owen.
Owen? Nice to meet you. Hi, buddy. What are your guys' names?
Kyle.
Alyssa.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Where are you guys from?
Claire. So we're 2 hours north.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah,
Is
we
it-
watch every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Thank you so much.
Yesterday was my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How old are you?
11.
30? Oh, 11. Is it your first time here?
Our first time at Legacy.
First time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I hope that you guys are enjoying it. Can you tell the people to subscribe?
Please just subscribe. They need it.
Boom. Roasted.
And like.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you.
Moving on to the New Caledonias. Obviously, these guys are very near and dear to my heart. I love them very much, just like Jessica always did. And we have a pretty decent group, but I definitely need to pare that down. I don't need to produce a lot. I don't need to have a lot. So I think ultimately we have this really beautiful room that we decked out, all naturalistic, all these cages here. I think basically I'm gonna scale everything down to where it just fits in this room. That means I'm gonna have to pare some stuff off. I'm gonna have to get rid of a few things. Oh, that's okay, buddy. But that being said, that just means I get to pick my favorites out of what we have. Like this guy is definitely a keeper. Then just have the fun. And again, this room is already here, so if I just keep it all in here, that frees up a whole lot of space in a whole nother area that honestly we have to do whatever we want with.
Guys, have you been looking for a job? Have you been wanting to work for Legacy Aquarium? Well, guess what? I've been looking for you. This Thursday, we are actually doing open interviews. So from 12 to 5 at any point in time, you guys can walk right in these front doors. You guys will get set up with an interview with me. You guys will go through a couple of steps of a interview process. You guys will interview, you'll do a working interview. Hopefully you guys get the job and join our team. Guys, I had a really great, awesome idea that I want to share with you guys. So, a lot of times I spend working at the front and I see all these different experiences that people are buying while they're here. So I thought, you know what? Let's put them all in a package. If they buy the package, they get a little bit of money off. Introducing the Adventure Pass. So this is really cool. When you get an Adventure Pass, you actually get to feed the stingrays, feed the turtle pond. You get 2 surprise feedings, 1 reptile, 1 aquatics. You get to meet either the Maine Coons or Brillo the armadillo. You get 1 premium mammal experience. You get a mining bag, you get fish spa, and after you're done with everything before you leave, you actually get a free wristband. All for 85 bucks. And you know what? Let's go ahead and give this away. Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Is it you guys first time here?
First time this is open, we've been across the street.
Okay, so your first time to
Yeah,
the aquarium.
yeah.
All right, whoa. So we got something really cool that we're starting. It's called the Adventure Pass. Essentially for 85 bucks, you guys get to do a ton of experiences, but it's kind of just like in our trial stages right now. So I would love to gift one to you guys if you're interested.
Yeah, that's fine. Love it.
All right, you guys got a little bit of time. It
yeah.
probably takes about 40 minutes or so
Oh, yeah.
to do all
No,
the
that's
experiences.
awesome. It's fine.
All right, buddy, here you go. So the first thing that's going to happen is you are going to wear that, and then an educator is going to come and find you, and they're going to start doing all those experiences. Okay?
That's awesome. Nice.
I'm the educator. Hey, I'm Jay. Nice to meet you. All right, so we're going to do all of these things. I think, though, for you, we are going to start with the surprise. Oh, we were thinking the same. We're gonna start with the surprise reptile feeding, and today, that's alligators.
Oh, okay.
So I'll meet you right over at the alligators. If you go down that aisle, you'll see them on your left-hand side, okay?
Perfect. All right, thank you.
So again, the cool thing about the Adventure Pass is it gives the people the freedom to still walk around the zoo, but it also gives them all these experiences as they work their way through the zoo. So right now, I've got him going to the alligators. I'm gonna go get everything I need, then I'll meet him there. Have you ever faked alligators before?
I think once, but like not much.
All right, so these guys are really fun. I am going to give you the tongs with the piece of alligator food already in it. You're gonna take it, you're gonna hold it tight about right here. You're gonna put it right in the right inside of the exhibit. Sometimes they jump up and grab it. Sometimes they wait for you to put it right in their mouth. The most important part, don't let your fingers cross over that black threshold. Yeah. All right, ready? Right in his mouth. Nice job. Wow, that was like a professional. Have you done this before? No. Are you looking for a job? Because we're doing a hiring event on Thursday from 12 to 5.
He is 15. What do you guys need?
16.
Okay.
16.
So
but they
November.
can volunteer at 15, and then a lot of times we just transition them right or into getting paid.
Yeah.
Listen, World War I and II veterans lied about their age. I'm sure that.
No, not true, Noah. We don't encourage that. All right, you got a couple more. All right, so now they know what's happening now. Now they're waking up. Nice job.
Now's a good time to mention too that we are also still working on that upgraded gator tank too. That's going to be much longer, which I'm not sure when that's going to get finished, but definitely looking forward to that too.
All right.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. That's it. They're fed, they're happy. All right, so he already went ahead and did his surprise reptile feeding. Now we're gonna move right into the surprise fish feeding, which is actually my favorite. So you're gonna get 3 pieces of shrimp. You're gonna take it, you're gonna hold it nice and tight. You're gonna take the tongs, hold it about up here. You're gonna put the fish actually in the water and then touch any one of those fish's mouths and they'll eat it, okay? There you go. All right, you ready? Next, we're gonna feed this guy. No, you might want to watch the camera for this lab. Hold it above my hand, put it right next to that guy's mouth. Nice job. Nice job. All right, you got one more?
Got Utica.
Eat whichever one, yeah. Nice job. Here, I'm gonna give you one more. You can try to get that arowana right there if you want. Nice job, bud. Nice job.
I know.
All right, let's see your adventure pass real quick. Fish feeding done. Now you get to meet one of the premium mammals. Do you want to meet Stitch, the binturong? That's the bear cat right there. The capybara or the sloth?
Capybara.
Capybara? All right, it's in that back corner. I'll meet you guys there. Is this your first time meeting the cappies?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. You can bend down right next to them and pet them wherever you want. And again, that's the great thing about these adventure passes is they really are getting so many experiences just in one visit. It is literally the ultimate zoo experience. Maybe we should change the name to that. What do you think about them?
Yeah, they're really cool.
Like them?
I love capybaras.
Is he softer or rougher than you
A
thought?
little bit more rough than I thought.
Yeah, feels more like a broom or a paintbrush.
Yeah.
The baby, if he lets you pet him, he's really soft. Like he hasn't gotten this like really bristly fur yet. Do you guys live local?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, ish.
Sorry, he will try to eat your pass because it's green. What grade are you in?
9th.
Ninth? Yeah, you can reach right up and pet him. He'll stay right now.
Oh yeah, it is soft.
Yeah. Yeah, Henry's super cute.
How old is he?
He's about 4.5.
Okay.
No, he's 5 months now.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard that you guys had the baby here.
Yeah.
Look, he's all puffed up. He loves the pets.
Yes. When their hair puffs up like that, that means they are at their ultimate happiness. He's like, get my chin, scratch my chin. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the food, you're gonna put it in between your 2 fingers, and then you're gonna put your hand flat on the glass. They're gonna come and take it right out of your hand. They don't have teeth though, okay? Oh yeah, they're gonna come in 1 second. Nice job. Nice job. Here, do one more. They don't have any teeth, so even if your hand goes in there, it's okay. They're excited now. Oh. Nice job. All right, last one, last one. You can go ahead and give him a little pet too. Nice job.
Are they so soft? Look how happy his face is.
They are soft.
Saw the face?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
I'm dripping wet.
Yes.
that's
Oh
all.
yeah, he splashed you good. All right, the last thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you guys follow me up front, and you're gonna get to do the mining thing, okay?
okay.
Cool. So I'll meet you guys right there. The best way is to go that way and then just go straight. Back here.
Okay.
Think he actually got some crazy stuff. Look at that thing.
Whoa. Dude, it looks like the little popsicles you can buy at you know, farmer store. They got all the crazy Coke flavors. You didn't get those growing up?
No. Nah. What would you say? Would you say that you think that that's worth an $85?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You heard it here first. He's the big boss. get your adventure pass.
Well, let me tell you, sometimes change can be hard, sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's bad. But anyways, good things will always come out of it, and that's what this is. We're changing, we're evolving, and while some of the stuff is kind of sad, a lot of it is very exciting. And you know what? I'm excited to start moving forward with this, and we've got a great plan, and honestly, I can't wait to share along the ride with you as we go through the next adventure and the next phase of what's coming for us over here at BHB and the Reptarium Legacy Aquarium. So you guys make sure to stay tuned, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that way you don't miss a beat of what's going on here.
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.